tenderness. Rye for richness. Rye for browning quality. A 4-flour blend.
Good Sunday. Let me ask you this. Would you rather have an olive relish with maybe a piece of meat or pancakes? Today we're going to try and recreate Aunt Jemima's original pancakes. When you're searching online, you can find the original recipe, the original 1800s recipe that involved equal parts wheat and equal parts corn. Later on, like in the 50s, you could find ads for 4-flour pancakes, which was rye, rice, and corn, and wheat. It's not easy finding an original Aunt Jemima's box with the ingredient list. I found two. They were kind of difficult to make out. Basically, they had the wheat first, then corn, then rye, and then rice. So we're really gonna guess at this. I'm thinking it's mostly wheat. We're gonna go 3/4 cup wheat. Then that leaves us a 1/4 cup. We're gonna go 2.5 tablespoons of corn, 1 tablespoon of rye, and 1/2 tablespoon of rice. And that could be completely wrong. I don't care. If you look at Aunt Jemima copycats, you're not going to find these. And today's Aunt Jemima pancake mix just has wheat. Not all corn is the same. This one just says white corn. Sometimes it's treated with lime. Just keep that in mind. Now don't worry. Chances are I will be donating a lot of this because I'm just never going to use up rye flour. And we're going to level everything. And we're going to start with 3/4 cups of flour. And we need baking soda. We're making real Aunt Jemima pancakes. Now, I found another ad that only had 3 ingredients. That had the flour, the corn, and the rye, I think. We're going to go 3/4 cups level. Roughly. Oh, man! Oh, tablespoon and 1/2 tablespoon. Okay, one, 2 and 1/2. 1/2 tablespoon. 1/2 tablespoon. 2.5 tablespoons of corn flour. I have never in my life bought rye flour. That's kind of neat. 1 tablespoon of rye flour. Level. Man! Alright. 1 tablespoon of rye. That's a big bag for 1 tablespoon. 1/2 tablespoon of rice flour. And then we need baking soda. Oh, that's very powdery. Ooh. Level. 1/2 tablespoon of rice flour. I have a recipe that says to use a tablespoon of sugar. I think we're going to go 1/2 tablespoon. Feel free to add more sugar, but we're going to 1/2 tablespoon of sugar. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. All right. Okay. A cup of milk and an egg, and we're good to go. That looks like a lot. Okay, I haven't decided if we're going to do the 10 shakes like they used to do. I think so. I think we might do the 10 shakes. All right. Next, it occurred to me we could have used more corn flour. This is my first try at multiple flour pancakes. So let's stick with what we have. Maybe next time we'll try a 1/4 cup corn flour and adjust the rest. We're going to do our standard shake. So we've got a cup of milk. Whoa! Tablespoon of oil. Last time we used Wesson. Today is great value. We're using what we have. Milk, oil, egg. Eggs are bigger today, so there's that. Let's see if we can get this cup in there. And flour. Wow, really fills it up. Whoa! Whoa! All right, let's do it. I'm gonna go. I'm leaving that much in. Sorry. All right, let's do it. 10 shakes, huh? I always get this wrong. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't count and shake at the same time. It said until smooth. Did I do 10 at least? Let's give it a stir. Wow, it looks thick. It looks thicker than the last one. Whoa! I'm gonna give it a couple more shakes. That's what I do. Don't tell anybody. One, 2. They look different. Because there's no lighting. They're starting to bubble. I'm getting some bubbles there. They do look a little darker than normal, you know? It might be because I have no lighting. I'm just saying. Oh, what are they going to taste like? Can't see. Nope, very light. They're set on top. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, they're kind of different. Whoa. They're kind of different. They did rise. They do have more color. I give them that. Biggie. Little. One. The last time I did this in the 10 shakes, it was thinner and I got a lot more pancakes. They say I'm supposed to get 7 to 8 and I might get 7 this way. Aunt Jemima. I said this last time, don't get on my case about the racism. I question whether we should have taken her away completely. Maybe they could have celebrated Aunt Jemima. You know? Just, like, really celebrated her. But they didn't. They just wiped her off the scene. Uh-oh. Seven or 8 pancakes, that's what we got. All right. One. Beautiful. Oh, melty butter. Oh, just put the butter on. Just put it on. Whoa. Soft. It's a little dense. They are more dense. How do they taste? They don't taste dense. Ooh. Get rid of the knife. All right, let's go with it. That looks very cakey. Okay. Interesting. I like cutting it with the fork better. You know what? I'm not sure I'm picking up the rye or the corn or anything, but it is tasty. Let's try it again. It's very nice tasting pancakes. I didn't add any salt. Wow. I gotta think. I suppose you could make up a batch and store it away, all pre-made. Really yummy. Wow. This might taste better than Bisquick. I'm not kidding. Now we got some good fluff here. Didn't show when I was cutting with the knife. Maybe a pinch of salt. But I think that's my only problem, is maybe just a pinch of salt. I'm taking my last bite. This was fun. I should put a question mark at the end of Aunt Jemima Copycat. Aunt Jemima Copycat? Hey, thanks for joining me this Sunday. You know what I'm going to say? What am I going to say? Thanks for watching. Oh man. Oh.